ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सक्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीवृषाखन्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्र सुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नमने गौरत्विषे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मोकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दिनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यईश्वरम्। श्रीपाद Prabodhananda Saraswati and Bhaktivinoda Thakur very mercifully gives us the insight of the result of worshipping Sriman Mahaprabhu in this very island. They say, Radha Krishna seva kori suddha dharma sadachari. Even if you worship Radha and Krishna, even if your character is very clean and you're practicing devotional service, sadhu sebi padaraja bhai, you're worshipping the devotees, taking their dust from their lotus feet and putting on your head. You're very renunciate. Lobhya boirag kupar. means you have come to the stage of real renunciation. Still, you may be deprived of the mercy of Srimati Radharani. Say Radha Koruna nahi pai. Still you may be deprived. But anyone, Simanta Koryavas Jeba hoy Gauradas. If someone resides or someone comes to Simantadvip and worships Sriman Mahaprabhu, see Koruna Sikra hoy tar. She gets the blessings of Srimati Radharani very, very quickly. Therefore, Srimanta Korohe Asray. Therefore, my dear devotees, please take shelter of Simantadvip. I have not heard any, maybe could be a lot of description. I haven't come across of a statement of the Acharyas in Navadvip Dham like this, that in order to get the mercy of Srimati Radharani, who's the owner, who's the creator, who's maintainer, everything of Sri Mayapur Navadvip Dham, that this is the place where you worship Sriman Mahaprabhu and Srimati Radharani becomes very, very pleased with you very easily. Talks about good character, worshipping Radha Krishna, very, very renunciate. So many qualifications we may have, but we may be deprived. This is the potency of this particular island, and later on we'll discuss why. Why did Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur and Bhaktivinoda Thakur gives the emphasis of worshipping Sriman Mahaprabhu in this island, by which Srimati Radharani becomes very pleased. And when Radharani is pleased, naturally Krishna is very pleased. Therefore, you'll see how Prabhupada talks to Krishna. He says, my dear Lord, my dear Krishna, my dear friend, my dear brother, you should help me in my preaching activities. This is the desire of my Guru. And if you help me, he's telling Krishna, if you help me, then Radharani will become very, very pleased. Therefore, you should help me. এ পুণ্য করিবে যাবে রাধারানী খুশি হবে ধ্রুবতী বলিত মাতাই কৃষ্ণ তপ পুণ্য হবে ভাই My dear brother, you want to do some pious activities? Help me. I know what makes you happy. Anything that by which Radharani becomes happy, then that is what you really want. So you help me. Help me to spread your message all over the world. Actually, this preaching activities is a department of Srimati Radharani. She is our eternal mother. She is our eternal maintainer. So coming here, begging her mercy, how to do that? Become a devotee of Mahaprabhu. That's the best way. There is no other way. So, as far as this island is concerned, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says when Nityananda Prabhu came here with Jiva Goswami Pad, he became very, very happy, and he began to explain the glories of this island. Eito Simantadip Janiyo Nischay. My dear Sujiva, please know that this is Simantadip. So, the pastime behind this beautiful island is that one day Lord Shiva, he was meditating, as he always does. Sanatana Goswami in Brihad Bhagavatamrita explains how Lord Shiva is actually a devotee of Balaram. Balaram, Ram. You know, Prabhupada says Hare Krishna Mahamantra that Ram is Radha Raman, that Ram is Lord Ram, and that Ram is also Lord Balaram. So Sanatana Goswami says that in Brihad Bhagavatam, there is a deep description that Lord Shiva is actually a devotee of Balaram. Ananta says, Nityananda Prabhu. Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare Hare. Sometimes we speculate, what Ram is this? Is it Ram? Is it Radharaman? Is it Balaram? Yes, everyone. Sanatana Goswami says that Ram is actually Balaram Sankarshan. He is worshipping. So while he was meditating, this realization by the by the mercy of the Lord appeared in his heart, and first he began to chant all the devotees' name who in the future would appear to assist Srimad Mahaprabhu in distributing love of Godhead. And the inhabitants of Kailash never heard such a name. All the names of the Vaishnavas he began to chant loudly, and then he began to chant Gauranga's name. With so much ecstasy, first he was sitting down, he was chanting, then he stood up and he began to dance in ecstasy. So much so the whole Kailash began to shake. So much transcendental bliss. And nobody knew what was going on. So after some time, when Mahadev, he sat, Mother Parvati came. Parvati jiggase tabe Deva Maheshwar kevase Gauranga Dev balahoy. My dear Lord, who is this Gauranga? And this name Gauranga, it melts my heart simply by listening the word Gauranga from your lotus mouth. I have never experienced such an ecstasy. Sunia Gauranga nam gole mor mon. My heart is completely melted. I have heard so many mantras and tantras. You must have heard so many mantras also. But sesab janilu mantra jiver jonjal. All these mantras and tantras, all these mantras actually entangles living entities more in this material world. Because what they say, you chant this mantra, you get a long life. Chant this mantra, your wealth will increase. All the inauspiciousness will go. You'll go to heavenly planet. You can become Lord Brahma. You can become Lord Indra, this and that. And then we get allured. Therefore, Mother Parvati says, all these are janjal, means garbage. Janjal in Bengali, janjal, in English, real word is garbage. Look at heavy. But this is what Mother Parvati says, it's all garbage. Because in ultimate sense, what does it do to you? It keeps you entangled here. What is the point? And simply by chanting Gauranga's name, I am becoming so happy. Now I am thinking, Otaeb, Bolo Prabhu Gauranga Sandhan. I want to see him. I want to get his mercy. And I know you can show me the path. You're my guru, you're my husband. Bhojiya tahare ami paibo paran. I'll worship him. It seems like I lost my heart. You say this in the t-shirt. I lost my heart in Vrindavan. I lost my heart in Mayapur. So simply by hearing Lord Gauranga's name, I have lost my heart. I'll get my heart back. So then Lord Shiva began to explain that Ei Kali Juge Krishna Chandra Nadiyate Prakot Hoibe Sochidevir Garvite. That in the beginning of Kali Yuga, when Mahaprabhu, Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, will appear as the son of Mother Sachi. So he'll accept the complexion of Srimati Radharani and the mood of Srimati Radharani. Sri Radhika Angokanti Koribe Dharan. And He will freely distribute love of Godhead without any discrimination. Vitarite premeratna patra nahi gone. He will not consider any qualification. He will distribute love of Godhead. My dear Parvati, any living entities who does not accept the mercy of Sriman Mahaprabhu, dhik tar bhagya deri jivana vilasa. Shame on that living entity. How could that living entity not accept Sriman Mahaprabhu? Oh, what a misfortune! I do not want to be one of those persons. Knowingly, why will I not accept Sriman Mahaprabhu? And therefore, I don't know about you, my dear husband. Sorry, my dear wife. I don't know about you, but I understood the glories of Sriman Mahaprabhu and I am leaving Kailash. I am going to Mayapur. Mayapure অন্তর্ভাগে জাহ্নবীর তীরে গৌরাঙ্গ ভজিবা আমি রহিব কুটিরে. In the inner house of Sriman Mahaprabhu, on the bank of the Ganga, I'll build a small cottage. I'll worship Gauranga. I'll worship his devotees. I'll simply chant his name. So, Mother Parvati Devi was a little bit surprised. You don't know about me. You're my husband. You're my Lord. You're living Kailash. You're going to Mayapur. Simply by hearing the word Gauranga, the name Gauranga, I am completely mesmerized. I'm also going. So Mother Parvati came to this island. Island Simantodipe Torakuri. Torakuri means very fast. She did not want to waste any time. She came quickly and she meditated. Sri Gauranga Rupsada Koren Chintan. I did not read the description because it was a time factor thing, but Lord Shiva actually explained the beauty of Sriman Mahaprabhu, how he looked like. So meditating on the form of Sriman Mahaprabhu, Mother Parvati was chanting the name of Lord Gauranga. Gauravali preme bhase sthir nahe mane. Completely fixed, meditating on the form and the name of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Very interesting. Sthir nahe man, meaning she was a bit agitated. On the contrary, the real meaning of this is that she is so focused in chanting the name of Lord Gauranga that her mind was not agitated at all in anything else. Mahaprabhu was very, very pleased with the devotion of Mother Parvati. কতদিনে গৌরচন্দ্র কৃপা বিতারিয়া পার্বতীরে দেখা দিলা সগনে আসিয়া. You know, I have been telling this pastime every year. This pastime I say every time I find something new from the same verse. I'm not reading a new book. There's only 3 books that explains this pastime, and every time I find one word. And this time, yesterday when I was reading, I found this one word that explained Bhaktivinoda, and I'm thinking, how am I missing this? I'm being reading this every year before I give the class. So every year I used to say that Mahaprabhu appeared in front of Mother Parvati. And seeing the beauty of Mahaprabhu, Parvati Devi was completely stunned, completely mesmerized. And yesterday I found out that only Mahaprabhu did not appear. Mahaprabhu appeared with all those devotees who in the future will appear in the pastime. Therefore it says, Parvatire dekha dila sagone asya. I missed this word, I don't know how. He came with all his associates. That means Mother Parvati got to have the darshan of Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Gosai, Srivas, Gadadhar Pandit, Bhakrishwar Pandit, will be going to Kolabhecha Sridhar, and whom not, Mukunda, Vasudev Datta, Vasudev Ghosh, Madhav Ghosh, everyone, Swarup Damodar, Rai Ramananda, they all were there. And seeing this transcendental vision, Mother Parvati began to cry. How merciful is the Lord! And seeing Mother Parvati crying in ecstatic love of Godhead, after giving darshan, Mahaprabhu asked her, Bologo Parvati kena aila hetay? My dear Parvati, why have you come here? What do you want? With tears in our eyes, Mother Parvati addressed Mahaprabhu as Lord Jagannath. And we hear in Jagannath temple, Bolo Jagannath Swami ki? Yeah. And the first thing Mother Parvati said, my dear Jagannath, you are the Lord of the universe. Why have I been deprived? You are the Lord of Jagannath. You are the Lord of the Jagat, Jagatnath, Jagatirnath, Jagannath. Everyone is getting the mercy except for me. You know, Bhaktivinoda Thakur also sings, Asura Sakal Paila Charan Binoda Thakilo Bose. Everyone has got the mercy, even the demons got the mercy, except for Bhaktivinoda. Oh, how unfortunate I am. Mother Parvati is saying the same thing. You are the Lord of the universe, and I have been deprived. The devotees tell me I am Maya. They all stay away from me. Hey, don't go there, don't do this, don't do that, don't see this, don't eat that. Why? It's Maya. You know, Bhaktivinoda Maharaj was telling one story in Mayapur many years back. He was saying one devotee in America, he joined Krishna consciousness. Then after practicing Krishna consciousness for some time, he thought, there's no happiness here. So better I give up. So he gave up practicing Krishna consciousness. The day he gave up, he thought, now I will enjoy. Really, I'm going to go out and enjoy. So he was thinking what to do. What should I do first? So let me go to the restaurant and eat the real food that I have been wanting to eat and enjoy. So he went to the restaurant, and the waitress? Yeah? So the waitress came. And this Prabhu, he asked that Mataji, she was a lady. So, he wanted to enjoy, it was like open up, So the waitress came and he asked, what's your name? He said, my name is Maya. And the moment he heard her name is Maya, he ran out. He joined back. Haribol. He came back. He came right back to his ISKCON. First person he met is Maya. So here the Mother Parvati is saying, the devotees call me Maya always stays. Krishna Surja Sama Maya Hai Andhakar. Jaha Krishna Taha Nahi Maya Radhikar. Wherever there is Krishna, there is no question of Maya. With humility, Mother Parvati expressed her situation. And Mahaprabhu began to glorify Mother Parvati. Tumi mor bhinna na shakti sarveswari, ek shakti dui roop, Mama Sahachari. You are an intimate associate of mine. You are an expansion of Srimati Radharani. Swarup Shaktite tumi Radhika amar Bahu Ranga Rupe Radha Tomate Vistar. That Parvati Devi is an expansion of Srimati Radharani. Without you, without your help, without your assistance, my pastimes are not complete. So then, Mahaprabhu actually said that Brajatumi Purnamasi Rupe Nityakal. In Vrindavan, you are Purnamasi Devi. In Dwaraka, she is Subhadra Devi. In Navadvip, she is Parvati Devi or Proramaya. These are all different expansions. So we know how in Krishna's pastime, Purnamasi Devi helps the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. She plays a very, very crucial role in organizing the pastimes. It is explained that how Srimati Radharani herself and Krishna himself would sometime go to Purnamasi Devi and explain that sometimes, not all the time, that these are some of the pastimes that we would like to perform. And Purnamasi Devi would actually organize things accordingly. Purnamasi Devi actually makes sure that the pastimes are happening according to the desire of Krishna and Srimati Radharani. There is a beautiful pastime of how Lord Shiva, Mahadev, he wanted to see Krishna in the form of the child or baby. And you know, sometimes you get so excited to do something that you kind of forget who you are because the desire is so intense. So Lord Shiva wanted to see Krishna in the form of a child so intensely that he kind of forgot that he has a trident in his hand, that there are snakes crawling over his neck, that his whole body is smeared with ashes, that water is coming out of his head, and matted hair like that. So Lord Shiva was so intensely desiring to see Krishna that he kind of suddenly, without changing his real form, just came to the door of Nanda Maharaj. Now, in one hand, Lord Shiva forgot who he really was. The real point was that he wanted to see Krishna. On the other hand, Mother Yashoda, you could be anybody, but you cannot harm my child. You could be anybody, but I will make sure that my son is always protected and happy and not scared. So Lord Shiva knocked on the door and Mother Yashoda herself opened the door. Yes. So seeing Lord Shiva, Mother Yashoda was not perturbed because she was only thinking of Krishna. Yes, Sadhu Baba, how can I serve you? He said, I have heard that a son is born to you. He is very, very beautiful. I just want to have a glimpse of. He says, no. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? You look scary. Look at those snakes. Look at the trident. All of your body is made with ashes. Matted hair. What is this water coming out of your head? No. He says, please, please, no. Mahadev said, please, please. Mother Yashoda said, no. You want some prasad? I'll give you some prasad. She went back, got some prasad, put it on the hand of Lord Shiva, Hare Krishna, not Hare Krishna, but see you later, but not, you cannot see my son. So Mahadev was very, very sad, not being able to see his Lord and Master. Mahadev went to the forest known as Asaisavan, and Mahadev went there and he was meditating, my dear Lord, why are you tricking me? Then he also began to pray to Mother Yashoda, my dear mother, I can only get the mercy of Krishna if you are pleased. Please. So in the meantime, when Lord Shiva was meditating, Krishna began to cry. He was crying and crying and crying, and Krishna could not be pacified, no matter what Mother Yashoda did. Here comes Purnamasi Devi, who is non different from Pradamaya and Subhadra Devi. What happened? So Mother Yashoda said that, I don't know why Krishna is crying. I've tried every means. Cannot satisfy. No, tell me what happened. What happened? Nothing happened. Did anyone come? So Yashoda Maya said, yes. One Sadhu Baba came. And that Sadhu Baba looked very scary. He had a trident, hair, the water was coming out of his head. He has snakes. He was wearing this tiger skin, ashes all over his body, and he wanted to see Krishna. I said, no. Oh, that is why you have offended the sadhu. He must have put some mantra or something, So you have to get back him. You have to get him back. Only he can make Krishna happy. Actually, Purnamasi Devi knew it was Lord Shiva. So Purnamasi Devi here is the person who is putting the Lord and the devotees together. So Yashoda Maya sent out her people to look for Lord Shiva. Come on, that sadhu is sitting doing bhajan in Asaisavan. He said, Mother Yashoda is calling you. Lord Shiva was called. So Lord Shiva was finally very, very thankful. Huh? So Lord Shiva became very happy. He came. Mother Yashoda said, I'm so happy you came. You wanted to see my son. You can see my son. And then when Lord Shiva went inside and saw Krishna, the moment Krishna saw Mahadev, he began to smile in the most beautiful way, like made him the happiest person. And Lord Shiva began to pray with folded hands and tears, crying, and Mother Yashoda is thinking, what's wrong with this sadhu? First I thought he was just a weird person. Now, why is he crying, seeing my son, and why is my son laughing? Then Lord Shiva controlled his emotion. So Lord Shiva took darshan. So, okay, mother, thank you. I'll go. So Mother Yashoda said, okay, thank you for coming. Krishna is happy. Now you can go. The moment Lord Shiva turned, started to walk, Krishna began to cry again. Oh, Krishna wanted to see Lord Shiva again. So Mother Yashoda thought he is the person. Brought back Lord Shiva. You come here. You left, my son is crying. Again, Krishna began to smile. This happened 2-3 times. And Lord Shiva said, Mother, now I have to go. He said, no, you cannot go. Every time my son sees you, he is happy. You must stay here. No, I cannot stay here. No, you have to stay. You have no option. You have to stay here. So Mahadev said, okay, I can stay with the condition. And the condition is that every day after the offering, whatever you feed him, give me the remnants. So what? To take remnants of my son? You want me to be here? Then you have to follow. Oh, okay, fine. One more condition. That when you bathe your son, Give me some water. What? You want me to be here? You have to do that. So when you go to Nandagam up, you will see on your left is Lord Shiva is there. So this is the story. And every day Krishna's offering is been offered to Lord Shiva, and the Charanamrita is offered to Lord Shiva. Now, this is the potency of Purnamasi Devi. And therefore, Krishna told Parvati Devi, the Brajatumi Purnamasi Rupe Nittakal. You are eternally residing as Purnamasi Devi. Without you, my pastimes are not complete. And without the mercy of Purnamasi Devi, we cannot enter proper devotional service. And therefore you will see during Rath Yatra, who's in the first? Who's the first person? Who's the first? No. Balaram. Yes, no? Then? Anyone is confused whether Subhadra is in the front or Balaram is in the front? Who is in the front? Balaram. Then Subhadra Devi, then Jagannath. Because Balaram is the Dham. In order to perform pastime, you need a place. You need a home. You need a stage. So Balaram is that Dham. Now in order for the pastime to take place, just like we are having dramas, so then you have a director. We have Ananga Gopi. So Ananga Gopi is the director. Without the director, how the drama will happen? So Balaram is the stage, then Subhadra Devi, who is non-different from Purnamasi Devi, she is the director of the pastimes. And then comes Jagannath performing his beautiful pastime. So this is the importance of Purnamasi Devi. And we have to surrender to Mother Parvati, to Purnamasi Devi, to Subhadra Devi. And there is no better place for that than this island of Simantradvipa. And therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Prabodhananda Saraswati says, in this island, the island of Simantradvip, Mother Parvati, you worship Gauranga. So Mother Parvati was very, very happy. She felt that her life has now become successful. So the Lord asked what benediction you want. Because time is short, I'll just finish it up. Mother Parvati said, please bless me that I understand the glories of the devotees and I don't make any offenses. I have done it before. I have cursed Chitraketu. And your devotees are so glorious that I cursed him. And he began to praise me and worship me. So let me understand the glories of the devotees. Let me never make any offenses, and let me take part in your pastime, and so I can let me be part of that pastime, and let me also see all the pastime of you as Srimad Mahaprabhu. It's a very important blessings. You're in front of the Lord and the Lord is asking what benediction you want, and you're asking, let me understand the glories of the devotees, so I don't make the offense. And this topic comes up again and again. You remember where the topic came up? Who can remember? Koladvip in Podamatala, where Bhaktivinoda Thakur says that anyone who criticizes devotees, who offends the devotees, Mother Parvati will make sure you suffer. Not hide and seek, very blunt. And she has her own ways to do it. But she'll make you suffer. So don't do it. This is the island We beg Mother Parvati that we also understand the glories of the devotees. We don't make any offenses. We chant the name of Lord Gauranga, get the mercy of Srimati Radharani. So this is the place, you chanting the name of Gauranga, we'll raise our hand and chant loudly, Gauranga! 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 Hare Krishna. So now we'll go to Jagannath temple and we'll hear the pastime of Jagannath from His Holiness Kavichandra Swami Maharaj, and there will be also a drama. Then after that we'll be going to Kola Bechasrudar's place. Hare Krishna.